There is a profound power hidden in silence, a power that many overlook because the world around us often celebrates noise, attention, and loud declarations. But the truth is, silence is not emptiness. It is a force. It is a strategic weapon that shields your dreams, your plans, and your deepest desires from the distractions that come with premature exposure. When you work in silence, you create a space where your ideas can grow and mature without the interference of doubt, criticism, or misguided advice. It is in this quiet space that the seeds of success are planted and nurtured. Too often, people rush to announce their plans to the world as if sharing them will somehow make them more real or bring them closer to fruition. Yet the very act of shouting your intentions can attract voices that sow seeds of doubt and fear. Some voices come from those who cannot understand your vision, others from those who secretly wish to see you fail. By sharing your plans too soon, you open the door to negativity, which can drain your energy and cloud your judgment. Silence acts as a shield, protecting your dreams from becoming vulnerable to the unpredictable reactions of others. When you hold your plans close, you allow yourself to work with focus and clarity. Your energy remains undiluted, concentrated entirely on the execution rather than on seeking approval or validation. This focused energy is what drives progress, not empty words or promises. Silent work is not about hiding your ambitions out of fear, but about exercising discipline and self-control. It is about understanding that the true journey of success requires patience, resilience, and a quiet confidence that is not dependent on external recognition. There is a unique strength in knowing your purpose and moving toward it without needing to explain or justify yourself at every step. When you keep your plans to yourself, you take ownership of your journey fully. You become the master of your narrative instead of giving that power away to the opinions of others. This internal mastery builds an unshakable foundation of confidence because it is rooted in action, not in the fleeting applause of the crowd. Moreover, silence invites introspection and reflection. It creates a fertile environment for creativity and problem solving. In the quiet, you can hear your own intuition, the voice that guides you beyond logic and fear. This inner voice is your greatest ally on the path to achievement. It is patient, wise, and steady, always reminding you why you began and urging you to keep going, even when the world does not yet see your vision. Working silently also means you are less distracted by the outside world. The world's noise is loud, constant, and often conflicting. Social media, opinions, and unsolicited advice can pull you in countless directions, leaving you scattered and overwhelmed. Silence cuts through this noise. It allows you to filter out what does not serve your goal and focus on what truly matters. This clarity is priceless because it prevents wasted time and energy on distractions and false starts. In silence, progress is made step by step, quietly but surely. It is a steady accumulation of small victories that may go unnoticed by others, but are monumental to your growth. Each day of disciplined work adds strength to your foundation. Each obstacle faced and overcome in solitude prepares you for the inevitable challenges ahead. And when the moment is right, when your work is complete and your vision fully realized, the success will speak for itself. It will be impossible to ignore because it will be built on a foundation so solid that no criticism or doubt can shake it. This approach requires a mindset shift, a deep understanding that the journey to greatness is not a performance for others, but a commitment to yourself. It demands courage to stay silent in a world that constantly pressures you to show and tell. Yet, those who master the art of silent work find themselves in a league of their own. Their focus sharpens, their resilience strengthens, and their results become undeniable. So embrace the power of silence. Let your actions carry the weight of your dreams. Protect your plans from the noise until they are ready to be revealed. Trust in the quiet process, knowing that in silence you are building something far greater than words can express. In this silence lies your greatest strength, the strength to rise, to overcome, and to succeed beyond all expectation. Protecting your vision is one of the most crucial steps on the path to success. Your dreams are fragile in their early stages, vulnerable to the opinions, doubts, and judgments of others. When you share your plans openly, you risk having your vision watered down or even discouraged before it has a chance to take root. Ideas require time and care to develop fully, and premature exposure can scatter your focus and weaken your determination. Keeping your goals guarded allows you to nurture them with patience and dedication, away from the distractions that can derail your progress. There is a reason why many successful people choose to keep their plans private until they have concrete results to show. They understand that a vision needs room to breathe, evolve, and grow stronger without interference. When you guard your vision, you protect the emotional energy invested in it. Sharing too early can lead to external pressure, which often manifests as doubt or skepticism that seeps into your own mindset, slowing you down or causing hesitation. This is why true progress happens quietly, because it is shielded from the noise that tries to weaken resolve. Nurturing your ideas in silence also helps maintain clarity. When you hold your vision close, you can evaluate every step objectively and make adjustments without feeling the need to justify or explain yourself. This freedom allows you to be more creative and flexible, refining your approach as you learn and grow. Instead of being distracted by the reactions of others, your focus remains on the essential task, turning your dreams into reality through persistent, intentional action. Remember, your vision is your personal blueprint for success. It reflects your values, passions, and unique purpose. Treat it with the respect it deserves by keeping it safeguarded until it is ready to be unveiled. This protective silence strengthens your commitment and fuels the inner drive necessary to push through challenges. When the time comes to reveal your success, it will not be met with doubt, but with undeniable proof of your silent, steady work. Your guarded vision, once matured in quiet, will shine with the brilliance of accomplishment. Seeking approval or validation from others before your plans come to life is one of the most exhausting traps you can fall into. When you announce your intentions too early, you unknowingly hand over control of your energy and motivation to external forces. The need for public approval becomes a heavy burden that distracts you from the work that truly matters. True power and progress come from a deep internal conviction, not from applause or recognition from others. When your focus shifts to pleasing people instead of pursuing your goals, your energy becomes scattered and your drive weakens. The approval of others is often fleeting and unreliable. People's opinions are shaped by their own fears, limitations, and biases. What may seem impossible or risky to them can become your greatest breakthrough. When you depend on outside validation, you risk altering your path to fit their expectations instead of following your authentic vision. This compromises your integrity and hinders genuine progress. Instead of seeking approval, invest your energy in silent, relentless action that moves you closer to your goal regardless of who is watching or not. Internal conviction is the fuel that keeps you moving forward when obstacles arise and enthusiasm fades. It comes from a clear understanding of your purpose and a belief in your own ability to overcome challenges. This kind of confidence is built quietly, through consistent effort and self-trust. It does not need to be broadcasted or justified. It simply exists within you, steady and unshakable. When your motivation comes from within, you are free to work diligently without distraction or interference. By focusing your energy on execution rather than explanation, you build momentum that speaks louder than any words ever could. Silent work creates results that cannot be ignored, and those results become the undeniable proof of your commitment and strength. So instead of seeking validation or approval, dedicate yourself to the process. Let your success be the answer to every doubt and question. The path to greatness is not paved with promises, but with consistent, focused action that only the silent can achieve. Actions carry a power that words alone can never match. Talking about your plans might feel good in the moment, but it is your consistent, focused work that truly shapes your destiny. Every step taken quietly, every effort made with unwavering determination, builds momentum that cannot be stopped. Success is not born out of promises or declarations. It emerges from the relentless pursuit of your goals, even when no one is watching or cheering you on. When you focus on action rather than announcements, you develop a powerful momentum that grows stronger day by day. This momentum turns small efforts into giant leaps. A gentleman says, "Success, it creates a force so compelling that it eventually demands attention without you having to explain or justify anything. The results you produce become your voice, louder and clearer than any words you could speak. They command respect naturally because they are real and undeniable. Let your work be your loudest statement. The achievements you quietly build become the testimony of your dedication, discipline, and courage. People notice success, not intentions. When you finally reveal what you have accomplished, there is no need for further explanation. The silent, steady work you invested speaks volumes about who you are and what you stand for. This is the ultimate form of communication, action backed by results. It is important to remember that real progress often goes unnoticed at first. The world may not see your efforts, but that does not diminish their value. What matters is that you continue moving forward, step by step, focused on turning your vision into reality. In time, the quiet work you do will break through the noise and shine so brightly that it becomes impossible to ignore. Until then, keep working silently, knowing that your actions will speak louder than any words ever could. Revealing your plans too early comes with hidden dangers that many underestimate. When you expose your vision before it is fully developed, you invite criticism, doubt, and even sabotage. These negative forces don't just come from strangers. Often, they emerge from people closest to you, those who may not believe in your potential or fear your success. By sharing your plans prematurely, you risk weakening your resolve and opening the door to distractions that can slow or even halt your progress. Criticism can be particularly damaging when your plans are fragile. Hearing doubts and negative opinions before you have built a solid foundation can plant seeds of hesitation and fear in your own mind. This internal conflict can drain your energy and make you question your own abilities. When you work silently, you protect yourself from these early attacks and maintain the mental clarity necessary to push forward without distraction. Silence becomes a barrier that preserves your confidence and focus. Sabotage is another real risk of premature exposure. Some people may feel threatened by your ambition and try to undermine your efforts, either subtly or openly. Keeping your plans private limits the opportunity for others to interfere. It is not about distrust, but about preserving your energy and efforts for the work itself, not for managing the opinions and actions of others. The fewer people who know your goals, the less chance there is for distraction or negativity to slow you down. Patience and discretion are essential here. By waiting to reveal your plans until they are ready to be realized, you protect your vision and your energy. This careful approach ensures that when the time comes to share your success, it will be met with respect and admiration rather than skepticism. Working silently is a form of self-protection that prepares you to withstand the challenges ahead and emerge stronger on the other side. Working quietly cultivates a deep, unshakable confidence that is unlike any fleeting boost you get from outside approval. When you labor in silence, without the noise of constant feedback or judgment, you develop self-trust. This self-trust becomes the foundation of your resilience, allowing you to keep pushing forward even when obstacles appear or progress seems slow. The confidence born from silent work is steady and enduring because it is built on real effort and progress rather than empty words or temporary praise. This kind of confidence is internal. It doesn't depend on others' opinions or recognition. Instead, it grows from your consistent commitment to the process, your willingness to do what others aren't willing to do, and your patience to let your efforts mature. When you work silently, you give yourself the space to learn from mistakes, refine your skills, and grow stronger without distraction or comparison. Silent preparation also sharpens your focus. Without the pressure to explain or justify your plans to others, you can channel your full energy into mastering your craft and taking meaningful steps forward. This focused work not only produces results, but also builds mental toughness. The challenges you face in solitude become opportunities to strengthen your resolve and deepen your belief in yourself. In a world full of noise and instant gratification, working quietly is a radical act of self-discipline and faith. It signals to yourself that your dreams are worth protecting and that you have the strength to bring them to life on your own terms. This silent confidence carries a magnetic energy, drawing the right opportunities and people toward you naturally. It prepares you for the moment when your work is ready to be unveiled, a moment when your silent efforts will speak louder than any words ever could. Patience is one of the most powerful but overlooked qualities on the path to success. Working in silence demands mastering this patience because timing is everything. Rushing to reveal your plans or results before they are fully ready can ruin the impact and even damage the momentum you have carefully built. True mastery is knowing when to act, when to hold back, and when to unleash your efforts with full force. This sense of timing comes only through experience, discipline, and a deep understanding of your vision's natural growth process. When you work silently, you allow your ideas to mature and your results to solidify. You give yourself the necessary time to overcome obstacles, refine your approach, and build confidence in your progress. This process can feel slow and frustrating, especially in a world that demands instant gratification. But patience is not about waiting passively. It is an active state of preparation and persistent effort. It means continuing to build quietly day after day, knowing that your hard work will pay off at the right moment. Rushing to announce your plans too soon can lead to premature exposure, which weakens your position and invites unnecessary criticism. When your work is incomplete or unstable, others may judge or dismiss it, shaking your confidence and distracting you from your path. By contrast, silent patience creates a protective layer around your efforts, allowing you to strengthen your foundation before revealing it to the world. This ensures that when you do emerge, your success will be undeniable and respected. The power of timing also teaches you self-control, the ability to resist the urge to seek attention or approval before your work is ready. This discipline keeps your energy focused on execution. It is a rare and valuable skill that separates those who succeed quietly and steadily from those who waste their energy on noise and distraction. Patience and timing are the quiet forces that prepare your vision for its moment to shine, making your eventual triumph all the more powerful and inspiring. Silence is not only a shield, but also a source of inner clarity and strength. When you work quietly, you create the space needed to connect deeply with your own purpose and values. This connection is essential because it anchors your motivation in something far more lasting than fleeting external praise or approval. In the quiet, you can tune out distractions and listen to your true self, the part that knows why your goals matter and what you are willing to sacrifice to achieve them. This inner clarity acts like a compass, guiding your decisions and actions with precision. Without it, it's easy to become lost in the noise of other people's opinions, doubts, and distractions. When your motivation is externally driven, you risk chasing goals that aren't truly yours, or you may abandon your vision when the going gets tough. But when your drive is rooted in a clear, silent conviction, you build resilience that helps you stay the course, no matter what challenges arise. Working silently also allows you to observe and learn in a way that public declarations don't permit. You can assess your progress honestly and adapt your approach without the pressure to appear perfect or confident to others. This freedom encourages growth and innovation because mistakes become opportunities for improvement rather than moments of shame. The quiet journey sharpens your skills and deepens your understanding, preparing you for the moment when your success will no longer need explanation. Ultimately, this silent strength transforms your journey. It frees you from the distractions of external judgment and equips you with the clarity and confidence to pursue your vision with unwavering focus. In a world full of noise and haste, silence becomes your greatest ally, helping you move steadily forward, guided by your own inner light, toward the success you quietly build each day. There is an undeniable truth. The world is quick to judge, but slow to understand. When you keep your plans silent, you avoid the premature scrutiny that can cloud your vision and slow your progress. People tend to react based on their own fears, limitations, or biases, rather than the reality of your potential. By not announcing your plans, you protect yourself from judgment that is often based on misunderstanding or negativity rather than truth. This protection allows you to focus entirely on refining your path and building your success with clarity and confidence. The less you share prematurely, the less fuel you provide to naysayers and critics. Their doubts and negative opinions can be contagious, seeping into your own mindset and planting seeds of hesitation. Silence acts as a barrier, keeping these harmful influences at bay until your work is ready to speak for itself. When your success is visible and undeniable, the opinions that once tried to discourage you lose their power. Until then, your silence safeguards your mental and emotional energy, preserving it for the effort and focus required to bring your vision to life. Moreover, silence fosters a quiet discipline that is essential for long-term achievement. It encourages you to be patient, diligent, and focused rather than distracted by external noise. This discipline creates a foundation of strength that supports you through setbacks and challenges. Instead of getting caught up in the opinions or expectations of others, you stay anchored in your own purpose and commitment. This steady resolve is the hallmark of those who achieve lasting success. In essence, keeping your plans to yourself is a strategic choice, one that allows you to build in peace and protect your vision from unnecessary interference. It is not about secrecy for secrecy's sake, but about preserving your energy and focus for the work that truly matters. When you finally unveil your success, it will be the product of silent strength, patience, and unwavering dedication, a testament to the power of working quietly while the world watches. When the moment comes to reveal your success, it will carry a weight far greater than any premature announcement ever could. Silent work builds not only results, but also a quiet power. A power rooted in resilience, patience, and unshakable belief in your own vision. This power shines through your achievements, making your success undeniable and inspiring. The world will no longer question your capabilities or intentions because your actions have already spoken louder than words ever could. Unveiling your accomplishments after a period of silent dedication also creates a lasting impact. It demonstrates maturity, discipline, and a deep understanding of the journey to success. People naturally respect results born of quiet persistence because they recognize the effort and sacrifice behind them. Your success becomes a beacon for others, a source of motivation and proof that true progress is made through consistent action, not empty promises. Moreover, the reveal is a moment of personal victory, a confirmation that your silent work was worth every challenge and every moment of doubt. It is the culmination of a journey that few fully witness, but that shapes your character and destiny profoundly. This moment is not just about recognition from others, but also about honoring the commitment you made to yourself. It marks the transformation from vision to reality, from potential to achievement. Ultimately, working in silence and revealing your success only when the time is right is a powerful strategy for lasting greatness. It protects your dreams, strengthens your resolve, and amplifies the impact of your achievements. When your work speaks for itself, you no longer need to announce your plans because your success tells the story. Clear, compelling, and impossible to ignore.